Well, hello and welcome. Guys, my name is Jonathan. I'm your host. And in this quick, brief video, I'm going to show you how our transaction gateway works. And this transaction gateway is essentially made for, all sorts of businesses, all the way from retail to straight corporate business to business transactions. The reason why is because we have created multiple functions within the actual gateway. So I'm going to run through them real quick. I'm not going to take too much of your time, but right now we're at the home page. Okay, as you can see here, this is the home page, and then we have a menu on the left. So this is where you will be able to take all the features and start applying them to your business. The number one and most important, obviously, is how to create a sale. You can basically use our virtual terminal to run credit cards, and essentially, as you can see, the red asterisk here, that means that the information is required. Once you put the credit card number, expiration date, and CVV, as well as your amount and your currency, because you can have multiple currencies depending on where you're at in the country, then you can actually run the transaction. Now, one of the cool things is that you can add rows, you can remove rows and stuff like that. And essentially, you can create different items here, the quantity, the cost. I'll go through that in a little bit, but essentially, you can have it's sort of like a point of sale system. Um, so you can do that. We also have electronic checks. So if you want to run checks, you can also put the routing and account number, and that will basically create the electronic check process. And we can also do recurring billing. If you're gonna do some, charges for specific customer every month, you can do that. You can create a subscription. By you adding the subscription is basically going to set up the customer for that specific cost or that specific item that you're going to charge him on a recurring basis. I'm not going to go through the whole details of it, but essentially you can configure it. You can create the description, order ID, SKU numbers, all that good stuff, and then once you select recurring, you can basically list all the subscriptions, and then they will show here. All right. At that point, you're just going to have to assign it to a customer, and that's it. The customer vault is essentially where we tokenize and store your customers' payments data in a safe and secure and PCI compliant way. So if you're holding your customer's credit card information because of recurring billing, customer vault is definitely a good option. And then also the most beautiful thing about it is the automatic card updater. So what it does is, like, once your credit card expires, or let's just say, essentially when a credit card expires and you get a new one with a new expiration date, it automatically updates the credit card. Okay. We also have invoices. So it's also the same, fields: credit card information, customer information, description. You can create the items and the categories and stuff like that. We also have an application on the iOS App Store and then Android Play Store for you to run credit cards through your actual phone. On the other side, we use Swipe. If you're in the office and you have a Windows 10 computer, we can actually connect a Ingenico Lane 5000 or a Lane 3000. Okay. The Lane 3000 is usually the most cost effective. We can use it specifically for any type of business that requires to accept payments on the other side of the counter. We sell it specifically here in Merchant Solutions. It's very easy to use. It doesn't take that much space, so I definitely recommend it. We have other ones that look like this one. I don't have the specific model here loaded on the website, but these are a little bit more expensive, specifically talking about the new Ingenicos. I'm talking about the Lane 7000. So yeah, we can actually select your computer to process payments with an integrated payment terminal. The other nice part about it, and I'm going to go into a little bit more details, you can create products categories. All right, so in your categories, for example, home goods, furniture, this, that, the other, whatever you want to put. And inside the products, you can create different items. So for example, if you're going to create a new item, you can create the new item here. So let's just say you're going to create the SKU number. The description is going to be bar stools. And the category, we're going to use not auto items, but this one. We can have a commodity code, unit, number of articles, what's the cost, what's the currency, what's the tax, what's a discount, if you want to give a discount, okay? Then you could also choose the image. I don't have an image, but essentially, let's see if I can just load one real quick. Let's just choose this one, save it. And that's the beautiful thing about it, that you can create links, right? So you can actually just send this link to a customer, and what you'll be able to do is you're going to be able to pull this off, copy paste, and it's going to show that. Essentially, you can see the small Better Business Bureau picture here. You need a bigger you need bigger dimensions for those pictures that you're going to put for your inventory, but essentially, you know, this is how it looks. So they just fill out the information and then pay for 147. You're good to go. All right, so that's that. The other cool services that we have is fraud prevention. So if you're, you know, running a high risk type of business where you must collect payments, but also you need to verify that the cards are not fraudulent, they're not skimmed, you have fraud prevention. And this specific module allows a rule set based fraud management utility that allows the merchants to configure extensive filters to help them detect fraud and screen suspicious transactions. So there's, you know, I could go very deep into this, but that's not what we're going to talk about today. So you can watch that in another video, or you can contact your sales rep. They'll explain how fraud prevention is able to help you guys offset or at least deter fraud at your business. We obviously have transaction reports, so you can pull different reports, whether it's by the settlement, by the card payment type, by the payment processor. The reason why is because we can have multiple mids. Say you have 3 companies in one building. One sells lumber, the other one sells electronics, the other one sells, home goods or whatever. You can have a specific mid which will send the money to the specific bank account through that. Transaction source, whether it was credit, check, so on and so forth, day, week, month, and so on. So you can search those transaction reports. Your options, obviously, you have your settings and your quick click. And the quick click is essentially an ordering system that allows you to create order buttons and or order forms for your website. So once you create a button generator based on the items or products that you actually created here on your product manager, you can paste those buttons into your website and have customers purchase the equipment or purchase the item, whatever is it that you're selling. Another nice part about it is we have support tab. So the support tab will be able to search depending on what you're needing as far as technical support. You can always call us directly. We'll be able to help you out. Or if you want to just watch the videos, we can do that. We have video tutorials here, and then essentially file matrix. So you don't have a credential file here because it's processor enabled. So anyway, that's pretty much it, guys. It's a very simple, easy to use gateway that runs not only your inventory, the sales. It can do level 2 and level 3 processing, recurring billing, and check processing. So it can do a lot of features that most business to business or even some retailers need. Dental offices, lumber yards, so on and so forth. If you guys are interested in this product, please contact your sales rep, or you can reach us at 888-407-8886, extension number 115-115. That's the sales department, and either I or another one of our representatives will be able to help you out. But if you do have a representative that actually showed you this video, reach out to them and they'll show you how to sign up. It's fairly quickly. So thank you very much for watching. And once again, have a nice day.